Hi guys, I'm back with another Mini Kit Monday layout. This is the second layout for the month of June, and I already went through my kit, and because I didn't want to take too long on camera going through the pages and stuff, I had already selected a photo and I had pulled a few things from the vast majority of things that I have set up for my Mini Kit Monday. It's more like a Mega Kit Monday, but I tend to give myself a lot of options, and I don't necessarily finish everything, but that's okay because then I can rotate it with other things, and that's how I justify my mini kit. Although I will try to stick next time to a smaller kit and see how much of that I can use up. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with this photo. Oh, if you want to have a refresher on what I'm using for my kit, I do have a list of series of videos for Mini Kit Monday that I've done. They're all in a playlist. I also have the week before last where I show you my kit. So if you'd like to see more in depth of the stuff that I do use, I have a video for that, and I'll link it down below just so that you can find it easily. And Mini Kit Monday playlist that I have together. So I'm using this photograph and I am using this overlay. I keep calling them transparencies, but it's an overlay. I am going to use this paper clip. I thought that it went really well. I like how it goes there. I like his little face in it. And I am going to try to use the rest of this sticker sheet set, which has just these two pieces. I don't know where and if I'll be able to incorporate them, but I will try my hardest to, because I want to use this sheet up. And then I'm also using Vicki Boutin papers from this paper pack. I had only pulled a couple of sheets. I don't think I showed this in my Mini Kit Monday kit reveal, and so I just wanted to show you guys where I got this paper. It is from All the Good Things paper pad from Vicki Boutin. So I'm going to try and use these for layering pieces. I don't know if that'll work out in the end. I do have this Simple Stories 6x12 paper. This is from a paper pad from the Life in Color. I actually don't remember where this one's from, but I think this is a Dear Lizzie paper. This Simple Stories thin paper. And I also pulled, because I wanted to pare down and focus on certain, not specific items, but just things within my kit so I can give everything a fair chance. I went ahead and pulled these two washi tapes. I'm almost done with this one, and I don't usually pick out this color, so I'm gonna try and make myself use those two, at least a foot each. I am gonna use some doilies, hopefully some of these cork stickers, these little embellishing hearts, enamel dots will be my final touches. I do want to try and use some of these flowers. I don't think these paper clips are coming in, they're just attached to this because that's what I did to not lose these paper clips, because I have this one already. These came in a pad like this all together, and I think it's from Pebbles. It's the We Are Family collection, and I wanted to bring in some of the yellows and possibly even maybe some of the colors in the flowers, and so maybe I can get away with using it. And especially since he has blue, that's maybe how I'll bring in some of these elements in. Maybe not the green, this Kelly green per se, but they're double-sided and they're blue. And then the last thing I'm going to bring in is also this Vicki Boot sticker book, and I've already marked some sticker sheets that actually coordinate or that I can use on this pad with the Mini Kit Monday layouts, so that I'm not kind of wasting my time with what I want to use with the mini kit. So I'm trying to coordinate with the colors that I can, and I have some things in mind that I've already started, that I had already picked out, so that I won't have to flip through every single page in the book. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start my process and put you on fast forward. Okay, so here you see me using a little bit of the Designer Dries Clear within that red line so that I can glue this overlay to the photograph, and you really can't tell that there's glue underneath it, so that was a really good use of the glue. You also see me oh my god, double-sided tearaway tape. I can't really recall what the correct name is, or forgive me, that's just what I'm gonna call it because I don't even remember what I usually call it. I had already cut off like a quarter of an inch or something like that, so that I could have the edges from the red wood grain paper showing through, and then I did cut down that 6x12 in order to make it fit into the little red frame as well. So what I'm doing, I think, is what my friend Janet calls the happy horizontal, and I am using these doilies. I was going to use 3 at first, but then I realized that they kind of bunched up too much for me, and so I decided to use that third one in the middle over to the side of the photograph so that it'd bring in some visual interest on this side of the page. Since there's like those paint streaks on the left-hand side, I also brought in this washi tape, and unfortunately I didn't even use it because it just felt too distracting. The pattern was a bit too busy, and I already had little small elements on the right hand side, and it was just competing too much with the wood grain or the other one. I really don't know, but I just didn't like the look of it. So I glued down the actual glitter tape one that I got from, this is from a set of washi's. It's from a gift thanks collection from American Crafts, and I think I'm halfway through. I know that earlier I had said that I'm almost done with it, but I don't think so. I know that I've got at least 4 more feet, a good 6 feet maybe in there, so maybe halfway through the washi tape. So, but that's not bad. I tend to use it. I have been using it quite a bit. I know I used it in February. And here you also saw that I put more tape on the other side of that 6x12 so that I could glue that side down. I've already put down the doily, and here's where I start bringing in those Pebbles We Are Family journaling cards. Like I said, I was trying to add some in here, and you know, for whatever reason, I forgot that I wanted that family time banner up on the left hand side, and I think it was because I got distracted with that green one, and I said I better look for something else because I didn't want any of that green. And then I put it to the side, and then I forgot I wanted that first journaling card. It came back, and then it goes away, and then I forget about it completely. So I end up using these 2 pieces as corners because I wanted to bring some of that color out from his shirt onto the layout. And the colors don't exactly match, but they give it that sort of feel, and that's all right with me because I don't think that different collections, especially from different manufacturers, are all going to, you know, match most of the time. Sometimes we get lucky, right? But as long as they're pretty close and it's not a lot of the pattern that's coming in, I really don't have a problem with using them. I am going through my die cuts here from the Vicki Boutin set that I pulled out, and I did bring in that moth and this butterfly and the yellow moth. I didn't know which number to use, but I do plan on bringing that in. I also went through other die cuts to see if any of those would work, and of course I forgot that I was going to put his age up where the love is, and it's because I keep seeing the moth has black elements and the butterfly has a black element, sort of. And then I realized that I want to do some sort of visual triangle to move your eye across the layout, and so I decided to bring that love tag. I was going to take it off, but then I bring it back and I bring it right over that love on the red paint swatch, so to speak. I add his name Zeus with this Hooray red glitter foam style of thickers, and that's his name. But my niece pronounces it in Spanish, and all her kids have Z names. So sometimes I forget what names because my brother also has a daughter with a Z name. But they're lovely names, and I like them all, and this little kid is so hilarious. He's a cutie patootie. And so I'm still trying to bring in different elements because I kind of don't want this to look too flat. I did put the moth and the butterfly on dimensional tape. Here's where I realized that I needed like a third black element for contrast, especially on the left hand side. And here I'm debating whether he's 3 or 2, and it turns out that he's 1. Don't forget to check out the other Mini Kit Monday ladies. They will be listed in the description below. There's Becky, Tracy, Dolly, Kathy, Leslie, and Shannon. And also don't forget to check out the Facebook Mini Kit Monday challenge group. There are several members, and we thank you so much for participating. You can put what you are using for Mini Kit Monday and also what you create during the month. This is a close-up of the video. Thank you of the layout. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.